Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Titus. Now, from my previous video, I showed you guys a video of how to grow an avocado straight from seed. And I just wanted to, in this video, give you guys an update as to what the progress is of the other seed that I tried to grow in that little container that I showed you in the previous video, and also how my other avocados are going, just to give you a bit of a tip on different things that you need to watch out for. Now, before I go through that, I just wanted to first of all show you some of my plant collection, because this past 2 to 3 weeks from when I last made that video, I did purchase a few plants, and I did become quite addicted with buying more and more plants indoor after I found out how easy they could grow, although perhaps probably not as easy as you would think. In future I might make a video about that, but let's get started. So for the first one that I want to show you, so this is a Calathea bella right here. It's really nice, it's really luscious, it's full green, and it's just something that caught my attention from Bunnings here in Australia, and it was only $10, so I thought, oh yeah, why not. I'm not gonna mention all the prices of the plants that I had here, but I just want to show you a couple. This is one that I am really quite obsessed about as well. I've been looking everywhere for this, and finally I found a Calathea orbifolia that is quite green, quite healthy, although it's quite hard to maintain this, I must admit, considering I don't have a diffuser and I just missed it every day. But sometimes the leaves would turn a little bit dark and black, so I have to like prune it just so it could maintain that really nice green looking healthy foliage as well. The next one that I want to show you is this one's quite heavy, fiddle leaf fig tree. Alright, there you go. I think this is probably on my previous video, but this is one that I'm quite happy to have as well. I've been searching everywhere for one that's healthy and not quite expensive as well, and this one I've been missing quite a lot, and those crinkly leaves in the end that usually pops out has started to smoothen out a bit. I don't know if you can see there in your image, I mean on the video, but yeah, I love this plant. It's very hardy as well. I just repotted it into a bigger pot just because it's getting a bit root bound. And there's just full of roots everywhere. Alright, let's have a look at what I have next. The other one that I have here is peace lily. Okay, so there's a lot of flowers that's come out already, but I've been wanting to have a luscious one for a very long time, just purely because they're so nice, they're so green, they're so shiny, and it's just nice to have that really huge foliage down the side of your house. It just brightens up the room. So I love that. And then at the back here, I have a Dieffenbachia. Alright, again, quite big as well. I'm kind of hoping that this Dieffenbachia would survive, because recently it's just had this browning on the tips of one of the leaves. And I think in several of them as well. I did check the roots to see if there were any root rot, and there wasn't any. In fact, roots were really healthy, so I don't really know what that's caused by, and I haven't watered it since I got it, I think, because I have a tendency on killing plants because of root rot. So I just made sure to keep that in a sturdy pot where it's breathable as well. And the last one that I want to show you guys is this Monstera. So this one's actually a cutting that I got from a friend. Firstly, before it had only 2 leaves. This is the new leaf growth that had shot out from it. And as you can see, it's really nice and vibrant as well. So I'm really happy about these plants. And I guess what's going to happen in future, maybe, is I might end up converting this channel into a plant channel, maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. So going back to the actual reason why I made this video, I'm gonna go and show you guys an update about those 3 avocado seeds that I've been growing. So firstly, I want to show you the progress of that tiny seedling that I had here. Okay, so previously in my previous video, there was a tiny root that was coming out, but as you can see, this root has now grown quite longer, And in the middle, somewhere over there, hang on, let me see if I can focus. There's like a leaf or leaves trying to shoot out. And I'm hoping that after a while of it sitting in this jar of water with the roots coming down, that eventually it will actually shoot up with some of those stems from that seed. And then eventually, once that happens, I can then pot that up into a soil so that it can grow better. Otherwise, it can actually stay in water, which I might try out if I am lucky. However, we might be moving to our new house very soon, and I know I did say that in my previous video, and still we haven't moved yet. Going to the next seed, the second one. Now, if you guys can see, this one's not doing as well as I thought it would be. Actually, there were 2 or maybe 3 leaves that I had to cut off from this, because part of what I sort of should have known before is that when it has fresh leaves, that it shouldn't be sitting in direct sunlight. Now, what happened to those other leaves is it started to dry out, and I'm pretty sure that's not because of underwatering, but it's because it's exposed to really huge, strong light. And recently, even though it's been winter, there had been really strong sun rays coming through the window, and that was facing a south facing window. So the leaves actually started to brown, and I don't like to have those browning on the leaves or even yellowing and staying there, because it does take up a bit of energy just trying to maintain that from the plant. So I did cut it off, and I'm hoping that it will stay that way until it grows more leaves, which I can see there's already a tiny shoot coming out of there, if you guys can see in the middle. Okay, and then the mother plant I'd like to call, because this is the first ever successful avocado plant tree that I've grown, is here. It's grown more and more leaves, as you guys can see there. Eventually, as some of these lower leaves actually start to brown, like what you can see there, instead of me keeping it there, I would essentially get rid of it so that it can actually get encouraged to grow even taller and higher. And again, eventually, I do want to plant this on soil once we move to our new house. With regards to watering, I have allowed the leaves of these to actually wilt before I watered them thoroughly. And the last time I watered this was 2 weeks ago. And today it actually started to wilt a bit. And the way that you can actually find out whether it actually needs to be watered is by actually feeling for the leaf. And if it feels really soft, then that means that it's probably starting to require a little bit more water. But if it feels firm, just like how it is now, and it's actually going upwards, then that means that it's well hydrated. Now again, make sure that you don't overwater your plants, otherwise it might cause root rot. But I made sure that the soil that I've planted this in is well aerated. I guess in future, if you want me to make a video of how to make a good potting soil mix for different types of plants, do let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, that is something that I'm planning to make a video of in the future anyway. There's so much things that I'm learning in relation to growing plants, and it's just something fulfilling to see them grow and develop. And I don't know, maybe in future I may plan to open up a plant shop. However, there are issues that I still need to learn about, different things in relation to, for example, pests, root rot, and as such, that I just need to be mindful of so I don't kill any more plants. But I guess that's about it. So if you guys like this video, give me that thumbs up. Otherwise, I will see you guys on the next video. Goodbye and God bless.